Live from WTVO 17 and your home team, Eyewitness News at 5 starts now.
Shots ring out right before sunrise in a Rockford neighborhood. Now police are on the hunt for a murderer. Rockford's fire department has a busy morning too. First responders fight to save a house and rescue 2 young kids inside. Election day is coming quickly. Many local voters are concerned they haven't gotten their mail-in ballots yet. One election official uses a Christmas analogy to explain the delay. Good evening, I'm Eric Wilson. Mimi Murphy is off. A 46-year-old woman is dead after an early morning shooting in Rockford. This happened on 15th Avenue. That's about a block south of Broadway and 9th. Police say the woman was shot in an alley behind this home. A family member took her to the hospital. The woman hasn't been identified publicly. Investigators believe she was shot during an attempted robbery. No word on a suspect. Rockford Police are investigating. 2 kids and an adult are seriously hurt during a morning house fire. The fire broke out inside a Furman Street home just northeast of Central and School around 9:30. Rockford fire crews found flames coming from the 2nd floor. Several family members had already gotten out. Firefighters rescued a 1-year-old and 2-year-old child. The kids and an adult woman were taken to the hospital. Firefighters on the scene told us the 3 were in serious condition. The Red Cross is helping the family. Investigators are now looking into what caused that fire. It's been almost a week since Tyrus Jones was shot by a Rockford police officer. The Winnebago County Integrity Task Force is still investigating. But for Jones's family, answers are not coming fast enough. Hannah Zettel has more on the actions they are now taking.
Good evening, Eric. The lawyer for Tyrus Jones says the family is planning to file a complaint with the FBI after a Rockford police officer shot Jones following a police chase last Friday. Jones' attorney, Nenya Uchi, says while an investigation is being completed on the shooting itself, the focus should instead be placed on the history of the officer who shot Jones. On October 2nd, police say Jones led them on a chase after an attempt to arrest him on a warrant. The chase ended when Jones crashed into another car. Investigators say he tried running away, and that's when Rockford police officer Dominic McNeese fired 5 shots, hitting Jones 3 times. Jones' parents also speaking out today, demanding answers.
Today, our family is going to stand up and we're going to take back our community, and we're going to fight for justice not only from here in our own town in Rockford, Illinois, but all over the world where there's other families that are suffering from the same event every single day.
Jones's lawyer says he's still in critical condition and will undergo surgery today. The lawyer and Jones' parents also commending Rockford Mayor Tom McNamara for his interest in securing body cameras for Rockford officers. They also are calling on the state's attorney to do the same. Reporting in Rockford for your home team, I'm Hannah Zettel.
The number of COVID-19 cases is still on the climb for most of the state line. The 7-day positivity rate for Region 1 now sits at 8.8%. That's the highest it's ever been. In the region, Winnebago and Whiteside counties lead the way. Both are hovering around 10%. Carroll County has the lowest at 1.9. This is the 11th day in a row the region's positivity rate has been over 8%. If it stays there for 14 days, the state could put more strict mitigation measures in place. COVID's caused major disruptions in our lives. The fact this is an election year complicates things. Many people who don't want to vote in person are wondering where their mail-in ballots are. Winnebago County's clerk tells Dylan Sraki record requests are responsible for the delay.
Winnebago County Clerk Lori Gummo says her office is fielding calls on a daily basis from voters who are concerned they haven't yet received their ballots. Gummo tells me, even though it's been 2 weeks since they started to be mailed out, there is no reason to worry if you're one of the people still waiting on your ballot. She says with a drastic increase in vote by mail this year, many post offices are still playing catch up. She's stressing patience to anyone who may be getting anxious.
Just imagine if everybody mailed their Christmas cards all on the same day. It would be that same type of, overwhelming. The Postal Service, just like election authorities, we have never experienced this type of an election before. So we're all working very hard and very diligently to make sure that every vote counts.
You can track the status of your ballot at the Winnebago County Clerk website. Reporting in Rockford for your home team, I'm Dylan Sraki.
A company known for making some of your favorite salty snacks and a local school district team up. Their goal is to prepare students for the real world. Michelle Rave spoke to one of those students today. He tells Michelle this opportunity may start a family tradition.
In an effort to prepare students to enter the workforce, the Beloit School District now has a very important partnership.
2 days ago, we had our signing day for our first ever youth apprenticeship opportunity with Frito-Lay. This is the first time that Frito-Lay as a corporation has offered youth apprenticeships, and that is happening here in Beloit, Wisconsin.
It's a year-long program at the Frito-Lay plant. Beginning an apprenticeship with them wasn't easy.
Students cycle throughout different areas of the company, and they're checked off on different skills on a scale of 1, 2, and 3. On top of that, the biggest and probably the most important thing that they learn is professional and soft skills on how to work with people.
Beloit Memorial High School junior Merrill Reed was one of 3 students selected.
I asked my counselors in school at my high school, Beloit Memorial, and they said I was handpicked just to be, I guess I was their best choice. So I was kind of proud of that.
Reed is excited to gain new experiences.
I just wanted to try something new. It's a great opportunity for me to take and see, because most people don't have opportunities like this.
He's also optimistic about the future and says he might want to follow in his grandfather's footsteps. He worked at Frito-Lay for 30 years.
If this program goes good, I think I will be able to stay there if I enjoy it enough.
Reporting in Beloit for your home team, I'm Michelle Rave.
Some of the best artwork from the Midwest is now on display in Rockford. It's part of the Rockford Art Museum's 76th Rockford Midwestern Biennial. Artists from 9 states submitted more than 700 pieces. A jury picked 76 works to feature, from photographs to paintings to sculptures. The art takes on several forms. Organizers say COVID and other recent events have created challenges for artists.
We've seen a lot of artists that have kind of lost a lot of inspiration because of this, but a lot of artists have really taken on COVID, the pandemic, and also all the social injustice, and really it comes out through their work, so that's very exciting to see as well.
Best in Show and 2 Jurors' Choice Award winners will be named Friday. Federal agents say they've foiled a violent scheme to kidnap Michigan's governor. 6 people face charges. Investigators say the men plan to kidnap Governor Gretchen Whitmer from her vacation home ahead of the November election. The FBI learned about the plot through social media. Militia group the Wolverine Watchmen allegedly saw Whitmer as a tyrant. The FBI quoted one of the members as saying Whitmer, quote, has no checks and balances at all. She has uncontrolled power right now.
When I put my hand on the Bible and took the oath of office 22 months ago, I knew this job would be hard. But I'll be honest, I never could have imagined anything like this.
According to investigators, the group ultimately wanted to take Governor Whitmer to Wisconsin, where they're going to try her for treason.
Now, your first warned weather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
Absolutely gorgeous out there. A live look with our Merseyau SkyTrack camera out of the Park Hills Golf Course this evening out in Freeport. Lots of sunshine once again. Comfortable too, with our temperatures today climbing into the lower 70s. Beautiful pictures to you. I just love looking at the trees as they begin to change, and you see more and more of that fall color. And thank you for sharing your fall photos with us. See King at WTVO.com as we are going to share those pictures. Ken Stoll shared this picture, nice beautiful fall sunset, when we had a little bit more of the haze from some of the smoke and the wildfires out west a couple weeks ago. Made for beautiful sunset and beautiful sunrise. Randa Noble is sharing this picture of the leaves beginning to change, and this weekend, a good weekend to go out, maybe take some backcountry roads and enjoy some of that fall color, because 1, you don't have to worry about any rainfall, and 2, we should start to see those colors really nearing that peak here in southern Wisconsin and northern Illinois, actually getting to peak a little bit further up to the north. But I think anywhere you go, it is just going to be an absolutely beautiful sight. In fact, our weekend travel, we might just add in a couple more clouds tomorrow afternoon, same thing on Saturday, but we are expected to stay dry as we have high pressure that continues to remain in control. So really no chance for rainfall as we go into the weekend. That will change a little bit though as we do head into early next week. Now, the latest drought monitor coming out from the National Drought Mitigation Center still continues to show fairly decent conditions here over much of northern Illinois. Abnormally dry conditions once you get a little bit closer to the suburbs of Chicago and then into central and southern Illinois. In fact, the moderate drought conditions growing just a little bit over central and east central Illinois. Now, we're only 8 days into the month of October. We really haven't had that much rain. In fact, we've only had about 1/10 of an inch of rain, which puts us over 1/2 an inch below where we should be, but we were able to build up surplus. That's the word I was looking for, a surplus during the month of September. So we're doing okay. So these dry days really not doing much to hurt us. We do need some rainfall, and we'll get some of that early next week, but it's okay when we get kind of these back-to-back dry days. Now tomorrow is going to be another dry day, but temperatures will be up near 80 for the afternoon. Our last average 80-degree day, usually right around October 7th. So we're really not that far off from when we typically experience that last 80-degree afternoon. 72 in Rockford, 68 in Freeport, 66 in Monroe, or 70 right now in Rochelle. Our weather watcher Bob here in Rockford, he's checking in with 69 and a dew point temperature sitting at 37. Let's go down to the south into the Gulf of Mexico because Hurricane Delta has strengthened yesterday, Category 1, now up to Category 3 with maximum sustained winds at 115 miles per hour. It is moving to the northwest at about 12 miles per hour. We'll continue to maintain that Category 3 strength as it moves near the Louisiana coastline by this time tomorrow afternoon. Now keep in mind areas where that are going to expect the impact from Delta still recovering from Hurricane Laura not that long ago. Now the moisture associated with that is actually going to stay to our south. In fact, we stay fairly quiet here over these next couple of days. There is a cold front that comes in on Saturday early into the day, but this is expected to come through dry. That moisture from Delta will stay a little bit more to our east and to our southeast. Another cold front, though, stronger cold front comes in early next week, and this could drop those temperatures down as we head into next week, but give us a chance for a little bit more rainfall as we go into Sunday night and then into Monday. So 49, that's where we head during our overnight. Temperature tomorrow up near 80 for the afternoon. The downfall to tomorrow, the wind, Eric, will be coming in at about 30 to 35 miles per hour. So it is going to be a little on the windy side. 70s for the weekend, kind of up and down as we head into early next week. Could see the numbers fall back by the end of next week.
Now, the Napleton Sports Desk with Sports Director Scott Lepper.
We will learn a lot more about how competitive the Bears and Nick Foles will be this season in a few hours. They'll get their biggest test yet when they host the 3-1 Buccaneers. Tom Brady gets all the attention, but it's the Buccaneers defense that could be the biggest headache for the Bears. The Bucs defense ranks 4th overall in the NFL, 3rd in the league in sacks, and 2nd in defending the run.
They are really, really good. They know they're good. They play fast. They bring it.
They do a lot of different things on defense. I know I've been with Coach Bowles my rookie year in Philly, and then played against him several times. And he's gonna, show you different looks, bring different pressures.
You can see the Buccaneers-Bears game tonight on Fox 39. The Fox pregame show begins at 6:30. Kickoff will be at 7:20. Corey Crawford has played his last game as a Chicago Blackhawk. Stan Bowman told reporters today that the Blackhawks won't be re-signing Crawford, so he'll become a free agent.
I had a conversation with Corey earlier today, and it was a bit of an emotional talk. Corey and I go back a long time. The message to Corey and to everyone else today is that, we've decided that we've got some young goaltenders here in Chicago that we believe in.
There are reports the Blackhawks wanted Crawford to accept a big pay cut from the $5 million he made last season. Crawford ranks 3rd in all-time wins by a goaltender in Blackhawks history and 1st in postseason wins. He also is the Ice Hogs' all-time leader in wins. Corey Anderson's first fight with Bellator MMA is set. The Roscoe native will face legendary Melvin Manhoef in the main event for Bellator 251 on Thursday, November 5th. The fight will be held at the Mohegan Sun Arena in Connecticut. Anderson joined Bellator in August after breaking from UFC. Manhoef has 49 fights under his belt. 29 of his 32 career victories have come by knockout. His nickname is No Mercy. It'll be a light heavyweight bout, and that division is loaded for Bellator. That's sports. We'll be right back.
Skies will stay dry and quiet and clear. Our first warning interactive radar brought to us by Rockford Auto Glass and more. You might need the radar, though, a little bit early next week as we could see some rainfall. Temperatures, though, 70s and near 80 tomorrow.
And where we could use that rain. Thanks, Candace. Stay safe.